Hello, my friends. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, depending on where you are in internet land. Welcome to another episode of Stephanie's Crafting Corner, where we get together live every Thursday, except the last two Thursdays, and I actually make something. It has been a while, hasn't it, my loves? Ken's like, oh wait, I forgot I have to do this. I forgot, and like we're just trying to like get back into the everything, the chaos. I am happy to report, though, that Ken has more emails than I do at this moment. Coming back from vacation is always hard, right? Because you're like, got to figure it all out again. Hi, Quilty. Hello. Hi, Janet. Hi, Cheryl. Hi, Carol. I hope you're doing well. So, you guys, lots to talk about tonight. Lots to talk about, like way too much to talk about. So I'm just going to like kind of start jumping in now because there's so much to talk about tonight. Number one, hi, Cheryl Ann. No, hi, Melissa. Hi, Catherine. Number one, December specials. Number two, Unicorn Club shipments are hitting everyone now. Well, you guys probably almost all have them, right? Number three, we need to talk about the special little postcard you guys got in your little shipments that might have looked like this. I think, yeah, kind of look like this. First of all, the cool thing about these, hang on, let me show you this. The cute thing about these is we designed these so you can trim on that little dotted line there, and boom, it is a pre-made card front, which is so handy dandy, right? But the more important part of this card is what's on back. Just saying. Just saying. Yes, and if you're in all three clubs, you got three different codes. So that's very handy dandy also. And I know Card Kit Club comes out like the 15th, and by the time you get it, so on the 16th, I believe, we are emailing all our Card Kit Club members and letting you know the special code so you don't miss out. Just saying. Okay, so make sure you open your club shipments this month. They also came out in the Fold It. Black Forever, Forever Black and Licorice are the same, pretty much the exact same, except one is Forever and one is not. Licorice is not. So this is in your club shipments. So make sure you go check it out. Especially, I mean, for the card, but then also what's on the back. Just saying. Let's see. I hope you all tuned in for Tuesday's live, the organized option, the Tiffany and Stephanie show. We did a live on Tuesday night at 5 p.m. Pacific. So T's and T's. So Tuesdays and Thursdays for a while at least. And we showed some sneak peeks on some items that we are bringing out January 15th. Now, I've been getting a lot of questions on, is Stamps of Life going to carry the organized option items? Short answer, yes. Long answer is not all of it. Keep in mind, Stamps of Life is a crafting, she's right here under my legs. Stamps of Life is a crafting company, right? So we will be selling more or less all of the craft organization items. However, the organized option is not just craft supplies. I mean, craft organization. That is like, do not put us in that box because, box, no pun intended, because it is so much bigger than that. And so the other stuff we will not be carrying. So we will have a website for the organized option and Stamps of Life. So club members will get the club discount on Stamps of Life, but not the organized option because that's a different company, right? So, okay. Yay, Gloria watched on Tuesday. Yay, so that's exciting. Some of you have already said you're watching. Yay. Now, can you please give us a thumbs up and a heart and a share and all that good stuff before we move any further? There's over a couple hundred people watching and only 17 likes. Wow, wow. Hi, Divine. Hello in Toronto. Now, I feel like I have so much to talk about. I don't even know where to start. So that was and then the December special. So really quick, you guys, club members got these, right? Now, December specials. I know the things are going quickly, so I want you to make sure you get any orders in soon for the best assortments. Every paper pad you buy, you get a free paper pad. So if you buy 5, we will send you 10. Okay, if you buy 5, we will send you 10. If you buy 20, we will send you 40. Oh gosh, I had to do math for a second. Then we'll send you 40. So whatever you order, we will automatically double that. And they are trying to make the assortments, the free assortments, as diverse as possible. But if you order 100, we don't have 100 different ones. So, just keep that in mind. So that is buy one, get one free paper pads. The other freebie thing that we're doing is is it 25, Ken?
I think so.
I think it's every $25 that you spend on our website. And now it kind of has to be because I just said it. And of course the website's not going to show you. You can. Okay, hang on. Waiting. Oh my gosh. How come it's not showing? There it is. What is it? 25. Whew. Every $25 that you purchase after your discounts, you will get a free embellishment sheet. So it could be a lot of different things, right? And so if you get a $100 order in, so you get free shipping, then you're also getting 4 free embellishment sheets. And if you do the paper pads, then you're getting all this awesome, amazing stuff. So just saying, Gloria says, when will the Snowballs Stamps of Life set be back in stock? Gloria, it's on order, but that's with the older stamp factory, and they're taking a lot longer. So, Ken, it's on order, right? I just want to double check that. Snowball Fun.
The stamps are on the website. I think we're just waiting for the dies. I think.
Oh, the dies are out? Okay, Ken's gonna check. Let's see. Derry says, I love that I placed an order late November 30th and still received the December specials. Of course, my love, because that would be rude if we didn't do those specials on that day, right? I always try to think like what would upset me as a customer, and I make sure that doesn't happen. Did you find Ken?
Yeah, it's on there.
Oh, the stamps are on there. Yay. Okay, not the dies, but the stamps are on there. Yay. So that. Now, I feel like I haven't seen you guys in 100 years. So we had our flash sale for the club stuff, the club collection for the unicorn stuff, right? That's long gone. Then we did a flash sale recently, 4 days ago, for new items, including, I'm just going to show it to you really fast because I'm working on a project, and I'll talk about it more on my No Makeup Monday. So No Makeup Mondays, if you've never watched one of the No Makeup Mondays, that's where I just sit down and we all chit chat and visit. And I tell you more about like personal life stuff. So I have a lot to tell you about all on Monday. You have to tune in to find out what happened, why we didn't leave for Hawaii on the day we were supposed to. Whatever. Anyway, this is something that I'm not working on this one. Who made this one? Michelle made this one. But it says winter, and she used her cinch machine to make it a book. And look how cool this is. So she did December, and then she has a place for pictures, then January, and a place for pictures and journaling, and all of that fun stuff. So there you go. That is the Winter Slimline Fold It Club. Okay. That's not true. Winter Slimline Fold It, not club. Here's another example. Winter, isn't that cute with that little bird? I just love that little guy. Actually, here it looks perfectly like a penguin. I love that. Who did that? Yvette did it. Made it look more like a penguin. I love that. Okay. Then we also released this, the little heart swirl thing. Remember, I told you all to make sure you had the swish card. This is the swish card, right? Where it does this fun thing here. A lot of you already have that. And so this is brand new on the website a couple days ago. And it does come with the extra pieces. So look how freakishly cute that is. 2 different totally ways to use it. One is on the swish card. One is just on a regular decollage. So love that one. So those are those. That is that. Oh, and this one, I don't want to show you this one. I lost it. I probably shouldn't show you this one, but I will because it's so out of stock. We're like almost out of stock on this one. But are you ready? Get set. Dun, 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 dun. If you don't have it, don't look at it because it's almost out of stock. But look at how freakishly cute that is. Isn't that awesome? Don't you just love that? It pops up as a heart. Ready? Ta-da! Hello there, just a note. So isn't that adorable? So don't look at that one if you didn't buy it because it's almost out of stock. Okay, moving on. I promised you guys a couple weeks ago when we had the slider A2. A lot of you bought this for Black Friday. You guys literally got it at my cost, which is amazing, right? I promise you I do a crafting corner on this. So that is what's going to happen today. Whether Stephanie can pull it off or not. I think I pulled everything. Now, I'll be honest, I'm so excited. The puppy is now 6 months old and she's sleeping at my feet. So as long as I don't move, everything is good. But yes, as long as she's touching me and we were gone for a week. Oh man. More to tell you on Monday. Okay, so we're going to use this. And what is this? Because you're looking at this if you didn't see it. This, and a lot of you already have it, so that's even better. So you could follow along with me if you want. But you could do it vertical or horizontal. And here you go. Ready? Dun, 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 dun. It comes with Let's Eat Cake, and it comes with It's Your Day. It does not come with the cute little koala, but you already have that if you're in the club. Now, we are going to use this, and there's only one thing I don't like about this die. There's seriously nothing I could do about it. Is that it does not fit in the kangaroo pocket. So honestly, this is how I store it. I don't even have, I lost my, I'm trying to get ready for Christmas. And I cannot find my label maker. But this is what it looks like in my kangaroo pocket. So of course I die cut one on camera the other day. So there is that one. That is in my kangaroo pocket for another day. And then, so all the other dies fit on the magnet, but this one doesn't. So I honestly, you guys, I just store it in the back, straight up like this. And it just sits it's going to sit in the back of my boxes. Okay. So, because it's very important and I need it and I'm going to have it. So there we go. So that's the only thing I don't like about this die. Why is this so large and in charge? Because I wanted it to, once it was folded, be A2 in size roughly. I don't know if it, I don't know if I made it a little tiny bit smaller. Hang on, let's check. Nope, it fits. So it's exactly A2 in size, exactly A2 in size because it could fit on the front of a card if you wanted it to, or it could be its own card, right? So now what we're going to do is we are going to get it out. Yay. And before we do anything, I always like to start with the foundation, right? So the foundation is going to be the card base. And usually I'll say, use a color that you really don't care that much about because it's not going to show very much. But this is way too exciting to use white. I am not using white. So I pulled these colors. I think this is Berry Candy and Orchid. But look how gorgeous those are together. I'm also going to show you a card kit sneak peek, just saying. So we're going to use, you know what? I'm going to, eeny, meeny, mine. Oh, gosh. Okay, Berry, I think. No, Orchid. Let's use Orchid. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this and put it into my die cut machine. Whoops. There we go. And so we're going to lay this down. We're going to get this. Now we need to trim this cardstock down just a tad, right? Because it's a little too wide. So we're just going to trim it down. Now it is already at an angle. You can kind of see that it is at an angle. Daisy Girl says the heart pop-up will be reordered, correct? Correct. Yes, it is not limited edition. So yes, eventually it would be reordered. Yes, because we're probably going to sell out sooner than later on that one. Ken said it's the most limited of the items I just talked about. Okay, so I just ran this through. You guys, this machine die cuts so freakishly amazing. I'm telling you. Okay, so there we go. It has a little little thing right there. And there is our card base. So we're just going to go ahead and fold it. Whoops, I folded it crooked. How funny. So we're going to fold that. There we go. And then what we're going to do is we're going to add some adhesive to it, but we're not going to pull it off yet. So let's get some aggressive adhesive. And there is not a mini Forever Black. No, there is not. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to peel this off right about there. There we go. Okay, there we go. Now, get that on there. So now what we're going to do is we're going to decorate our card. I'm not going to adhere this all together yet, okay? So do not adhere this all together yet. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to decorate the front. And I did pull some papers, and forgive me for not knowing what this came in, but look how gorgeous that is. So I grabbed these and I'm like, okay, let's see if we can use these. Actually, oh, I'm using that one. And so we're going to get, now check this out, you guys. This took freaking forever. I had to make this die line up and layer with this die. But here's the kicker, you guys. It was very difficult because this cannot nest in there, right? So it took a long time to get that perfect. Sometimes you just can't measure correctly. And so I'm going to get that out. And what we're going to do is we're going to die cut this. Now, I am going to die cut this, but I want to pay attention to that pattern, right? I do not want to mess up and do this like at a funky angle and then have it be weird, right? Unless I wanted it to be. Like if you wanted it to be straight, you could probably do that. I don't want it to be. I still want it to be a diamond pattern. So I'm going to grab this and I'm going to get out my ding, 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 better than washi tape. And we are going to lay this down. So I'm going to kind of just eyeball it, but make sure that it is straight on the paper. Now I do want it to go crooked through my machine still. So we will be putting that through at an angle. But now what we have, I'm trying to clean up as I go here. I can't drop my trash on the ground because the dog will notice and then get excited. So we're going to lay that down and we're going to run that through. And that is going to give me my pretty, pretty paper, my pretty, pretty pattern paper. Oh my goodness. How many words can you say like that? There we go. And we're going to take this up. We're going to take this up. Now, you guys don't forget, I'm always thrifty, right? I want you to save these. You put them on your machine and use them next time. How did there get ink on my die cut machine? How did there get ink on my die cut machine while I was gone?
You're gone.
It's oh, whatever. Okay. So this is going to go right on here. And we're going to just look at that, see how that line's on there right there. So we might as well go ahead and add this on right now. I kind of hesitated because I was not sure if I wanted the purple to show or not. And now we are going to lay this down. Now, you do have to make sure that those two lines line up. So if you want, you could go kind of special and do this just to make sure it's really going to line up. Because that's very, very, very important that that lines up. That's like the most important part, I think, because you need that mechanism. Okay, die cut and glue, that's all we are doing so far, right? Die cut and glue, that's all you need to do. Now what we're going to do is we are going to find this little funky dunky, what in the world die is that? And here it is. It is like the most boring looking thing you've ever seen in your life. I'm just going to get some white cardstock scratch paper because we're going to die cut one of those. And then let's see what else. Oh, you know what? We're also going to die cut one of these. This says pull. I could use this or I could use, I don't know which one I want to use. So I'm going to do both. You know what? Because if the one I do not use, I will just put in my kangaroo pocket. Now I am going to go ahead and just lay these on and use, oops, I almost didn't use this one. Okay, they don't need to be straight, but I just want to make sure they don't move around when I do the die cut machine. And I'm just going to use a smaller cutting pad on top because it can go faster. And we're going to run this through the machine, just like that. Okay, so now what we have is we have one, two, it's over here, two, and wait for it, three. But see, oh, you can't see there. The inside of the P stays in there because that's how I designed it, because I didn't want you to have to try to do anything like that. So now what we're going to do, we're going to put this back. We're going to put that. You guys, I'm telling you, I reuse my Better Than Washi a billion times because there is no way I'm wasting any of that. And now what we have, so this has a little score line in the middle. So you're just going to fold that over. This probably should have had adhesive on the back, but oh well. And we have these two pieces. Now, this is like, okay, what you want to call, hi, Jeffrey, the magic piece. I know you can't tell, but on camera, because it's kind of hard to see, it's white. There is a score line right there. you are going to score that, okay? Now it's kind of, I like to kind of score it big. Does that make sense? Like I like to kind of like almost roll it because I like it to be like a nice big score. Now, this is the magic, okay? This is the most important part of this card because we're going to use this to hold whatever we put here. So hang on, let me find one. So here it is. Okay, I'm going to turn it this way even though it's upside down. And this is this little koala. See him? He moves. He is going to be, he is connected to this little machine, this little spot right here, right? The inside card, this big old monster piece, is going to be attached to the card on the inside. Okay, I would take this apart, but then it would ruin it, so I don't want to. So that's what, that is like the goal. Okay, that is like the main event. Now, there's also the option if you want to have something bigger on the front, you can switch it the other way and do it this way. However, I prefer it to be on the inside. Okay, I prefer to have it be on the inside. So now what we're going to do is we're going to get the other die piece. That is this one right here, and that is going to be the card on the inside. So I didn't even think far enough in advance on what color that was going to be. So let's make it candy. Although, you know, I'm too cheap to use a whole piece of candy. So I'm going to find a scrap piece. And we are going to die cut this one right there. So I am going to use my... Dun, 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 dun. Kenny, you got to tell me if you see any questions because I can't watch it.
Yeah.
And I'm going to lay that down. And then I am going to drop that down and drop this down. And then I'm going to, make sure it's crooked. Make sure it's crooked. And we're going to run that through the machine. So that is the card that's going to be on the inside. Oh, Jeffrey, stay tuned on Monday. I'm going to talk all about what happened on our No Makeup Monday, okay? Because yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. So now we have the inside card. That is the inside card. And let me show you the die again. Where is the die itself? Because I want you to see. Here's the packaged one. So it's like so large and in charge. We had to give you a separate card for this. This is a brand new one. And you have the layering piece, you have the mechanism, you have the whole thing, right? So you have all of that in here. Now, what we're going to do is I'm looking at this saying, okay, that looks great. I am going to put my little pull. See that cute little pull right there? I'm going to put that right there. Actually, I might put it more like, I kind of like it like that. So it's really sticky now. So I'm just going to go ahead and glue that on there. And I'm probably, if I can find, I found some liquid glue. Is this one brand new or is it? Oh, okay. So what I'm going to do is, because I don't have adhesive on the back of this, I'm just going to gently add a little dot on this one in the front because I should have used adhesive backed cardstock, but I forgot. And then on this one right here. So now what we're going to do is we're going to, in the middle, just draw. Now you can have this stick out a little bit more than I did. I didn't. I don't know why, but I didn't. Okay, there we go. Boom. Okay. That's all we've done so far. We're just die cutting. That's all we did. Now we need to decorate what we want to be the main event here, right? The main event. And what do we want the main event to be? The main event is going to be, and here is your sneak peek because I had to do a little bit ahead of time. Where is it? Wait for it. Oh gosh, this table, you guys, I probably work on the smallest table in the world, and it is too small. Here it is. On the bottom, of course. Here it is. So number one, yes, I always use the Better Than Washi. This is one of the die cut sheets in the club set that in the card kit that you're going to get. So this is a sneak peek. And what I did, so I've already done some of this. I'm going to use this one, but I'm going to show you what I did with this one. Okay. So I am going to take this and I'm going to lay this down right about there. Make sure you line it up really well. And whenever I have a stamped image like this or a die cut image, I always like to put 2 pieces of tape. I have the washi, Better Than Washi, because I want to make sure it does not move. And I'm going to die cut this. Now, yes, I could have stamped it and colored it Absolutely. Those stencils, you guys, are your best friend because they make life so much easier. And in fact, I'm going to show you how I use them. So there we go. We have our cute, look at how cute that guy is. Isn't he adorable? And now we are going to put this over here, put this one over here. There is our cute little unicorn. And we're going to put it back so we do not lose it because you guys know me, I lose everything. There we go. Now, what we're going to do next is we are going to get, and I'm going to show you what not to do and what to do because this is important. Number one, we have a ton of the glitter paste on clear out. Clearance, not on time to sell it out. Okay. So see, this is my scratch paper. So I know we're already sold out of one of the packages. I put these on an amazing price. So if you bought these originally, get more now because now is your chance because once they're gone forever, right? And so what we're going to do is use the stencil. So this was actually one of the ideas that I had when this first came out, right? And I haven't had a chance to actually do it until now because I've been a little busy. So what I did was, number one, I die cut my little guy. You could also stamp him and color him. That's fine. But then, and I'm going to show you how I did it so you don't have to worry. But then check, oh, wrong one. Then check this out. I added, shut up. You guys, look at that. To the mane, I added glitter paste. Now, it is perfectly lined up because I used the stencil. I used the stencil. Let me show you where that is. Did I already lose the stencil? I used the stencil and lost the stencil. Oh, here it is. Now, when you do this, you are not going to let this dry on there. You are going to wash it off. You could use a baby wipe or whatever. Do not leave it on there like Stephanie did. I have a lot of these, you guys, so it doesn't matter if I do it. But what you're going to do, and let me move that off to the side, is you are going to lay your little guy down. And I taped him down with the Better Than Washi because that was very important to me that he did not move, right? Because normally you work on a bigger sheet, right? Normally you work on a much bigger sheet. So there we go. Now what we're going to do is we are going to use a different part of this because actually, hang on, let's see. Ooh, no, we don't want that one. Hang on. There's a couple of, hang on. Where's, I have luckily a couple versions of these. Okay, let's see. Because I'm not sure which one I want to do. Those are stand-ups. That's stand-up. Which one am I? Oh, I want the sit-down one. So the nice thing about these stencils, you guys, is you can see them outlined on there. And I guess it is this one. So we are going to use this one. Oh, get yourself out of there. Okay, so here we go. We're going to lay this down. And luckily, I can see exactly where it's supposed to line up, remember, because it's outlined for you. So did you see how it took me a couple seconds? I wanted to make sure this was lined up, but then make sure over here is lined up. So take an extra second, you guys. Make sure that you've really lined up all the pieces. And if you look at it and go, oh, this doesn't line up perfectly. Well, that's because you messed up. Because it's the same art. So just keep messing with it until you get all the corners, all the edges lined up. Then don't move this. Grab some Better Than Washi and tape that baby down. Okay. So we taped down our unicorn and now we're taping down our stencil. I'm even coming up here and taping it over there because you really, 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 really do not. Russ says, yes, I hate that YouTube no longer lets you see a nickname instead of your handle. I agree, Russ. It drives me crazy because I would never know that was your name. And so now what we're going to do, and you guys, I am totally cheap. I do have the spatula somewhere, but I'm really bad about cleaning them. So they're probably really messy. So I'm just using thick cardstock. This is the backing card of something. And this is, if you want to know, Rose Garden. And I am getting this out and I am just getting, you guys, there is no wrong or right way to do this. Let me just tell you. So I'm just laying this down, holding this down still just to make sure I don't have any issues, putting it on my stencil, and now I'm scraping. I'm filling in all the spots. Okay, I'm looking at that. I don't want his legs though, so I'm not going to do his legs. Oh, you know what? I'm using a different part. I'm going to use Oh, somebody just opened my fence. I'm going to cover that because I don't want to do his feet. I don't want his feet to be glittery. Her feet. Its feet. Her. I think all unicorns are girls. Are all unicorns girls, Kenny? I would say yes.
I would guess, but
because like mermaids are girls.
True, but...
Okay, so now, how many unicorns have you seen in your life? Okay, there we go. Exactly right. So now I'm gently scraping. You guys, seriously, this is cardstock. Okay, now, ding, ding, ding. Keep in mind all this extra. Please put it back in your jar. You can reuse it. Okay, reuse it, but look at how gorgeous it is. Can you see how gorgeous it is? I hope it picks up the light now, or you can see better on here. Look at that, how it picks up the light. So now what you're going to do is you're going to gently lift it up, straight up as best as you can. And ta-da, I have it only on the hair. Look at that. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? It's just on the parts that I wanted it to be on. So it got the little corn part. It got some of the hair streaks. Look at the tail. So fun. Now, this needs to dry, and you would normally wash this off, right? But, oh gosh, who said that? Carrie says, how do they have baby unicorns if there's no male unicorns?
That's true.
You were absolutely right. So I guess there are male unicorns. While I was in Hawaii, I got to pet an alpaca. Not that that has anything to do with anything.
They just magically have new unicorns. That's how it happens.
Yeah, they're magic. Mm-hmm. So there we go. And it is absolutely gorgeous. I guarantee you already have the stencil probably. I'm sure you've gotten some of this. If not, you got to get some of this because it turns it into magic. And so now, and they're on the best sale ever. I am going to use the one I did earlier because it is hopefully, it's tacky, but it's pretty dry. Oh my gosh, you guys, look at this. It is the stinkingest, cutest. It is the cutest little thing. Look at the little hair. It's so cute. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to start building our little card. I'm going to plan on, and we can just go ahead and put this in here now. I'm going to plan on my unicorn being right here on this. Now, I want my unicorn to be grounded, meaning I'm not going to put it way up here. I want it to be down here because kind of like that's where it should go, right? Because it's going to be walking and I'm going to be pulling it. And then as I pull it, it's going to go, I'm trying to move it. There we go. It's going to go like that, right? So there we go. That is my cute little unicorn. I'll add it in just a second. Now I need to decorate this little card that they pull out a little bit more, right? Because it's kind of like, not that exciting yet. And so, I just found some bows. Maybe we'll use a bow. Okay. So we got to decorate this. And I originally thought, this is a funny story, guys. I originally thought I was going to use, because my diehard club members got this special word hi, right? You got, where am I? Let's do 2. You got the word hi in handwriting, right? Well, guess what, my loves? I don't have that. It's somewhere. Don't know where. And I'm not going to open this one. So I'm going to use a different die. But my diehard club members all are getting, or all got the word hi, because I just felt like the 4, even though they're large dies, I just felt like it wasn't enough. So that's why. Now, what we're going to do instead is we are going to use these words, and I do not know if this is on the website. So if it is, fantastic. If not, sneak peek. Either way, you win. We are going to, now I did pull some yummies. So look at these papers. I did pull some fun. So I have some hologram glitter. I have some amazingly, whoa, that is like, put your sunglasses on, right? So we're definitely going to use some of this because it also really, really coordinates so well with the hair, right, on my little guy. So I am going to use this in the background because that looks really pretty. And this is going to be the shadow die. And then on the main die itself, you know what? I think we need to use purple. And we probably should not add in too much bling, even though you guys all know I want to add in so much bling that you go blind. But we're just going to, I just grabbed some other adhesive backed cardstock already. And there is lots of glitter in here, but I'm trying to find, oh, here's orchid. You know what? Orchid's not enough. We need to go big. Let's go. Well, you know what? I'm afraid to add in too many colors. But you know what? Pink and purple are the best colors in the world, so who cares? I'm doing it. So this has adhesive on the back. And we are going, so somebody asked what glitter paper this is. I honestly think this is from one of my HSN kits. I'm guessing on that, but I'm pretty sure it is because it's like freakishly blinding. I don't remember which one it would have been though. Somebody, you know what? Somebody here will know. Some of you know better about my children than I do, kind of thing, because I call all my designs my children. So I totally didn't even glue that down. I mean, fake washi it down, better than washi it down. So now I'm running this through. Now, this is the die. I don't know if it exists for the website yet. I know it exists in real life because I'm using it, but I don't know if you can see it. Dun, 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 and we need to poke that.
This one's probably darker here, huh, Stephanie? That one.
What?
That pink glitter.
What about it?
That's probably darker, huh, than the one you're using, the glitter paper.
This glitter paper. Oh, I can't see. I don't want to answer that because I don't know.
Okay.
This one looks. I have a pink and a purple, so I don't know where they came from. So here we go. We're lifting this up. I did connect those. I always try to connect them whenever possible. The less pieces, the better for me. So I'm sure that you probably feel the same way. So we're going to peel off the back. And I always tell you, use the pad of your fingers, and then I go and use my fingernail because I'm a nut. So now I'm going to peel this up. Now, sometimes, you guys, I'll be honest, sometimes glitter paper does not like to have adhesive items on it. Because, you know, obviously you can't get to every nook and cranny on this, right? So what we're going to do is we are going to, we are going to lay this down. Start with one letter. Start with one letter. And I always start with, usually the first one. And we are going to lay that down. Wait, there we go. And you just kind of have to play with it on the glitter. I really recommend you burnishing it down as best you can because it doesn't accept adhesive as well as it should because you're not touching it as much as you would be normally. And why is this giving me trouble? There we go. So we're bringing that over here. So it says hello there. I will be honest, you guys. I don't usually see most of you in person anymore because we don't do the shows, but I say hello there at least 2 times a day. Like I'll be on my walk and I'll say hello there, hi there, hello there. I'm like, what? Like, I don't know. I also say good morning no matter what day it is, what time it is. We got on the airplane the other day and I said good morning. And I'm like, oh crud, it's like afternoon, whatever. So here is my hello there. And let's look at this. Here is my hello there. And the first thing I'm noticing is, dang, I cannot read it, right? Dang, I cannot read it. And so what I'm going to do is pivot. And I'm going to pivot and I am going to get white because I want to see it, right? You guys, I want it to stand out. So whenever you run into a situation, and do I have white here still or what's going on? Where's white? Where's white? Where's white? How come? Where's white with the adhesive on the back? I have purple here. Can you go to one? Yeah. So let's find white really quick. White, gray, silver, red, yellow, orange, glitter, green, brown, gold. Oh, there it is.
We're just 2 weeks away from Christmas, guys. 2 weeks.
Don't even. You know what? Is that like really? Seriously?
2 weeks.
You
How's your
guys.
decorating coming along, everybody? Is the house looking all Christmassy, or are all the Christmas decorations still in boxes?
You guys, seriously. I don't know. I do not know how Christmas gets here so fast every year. Adhesive sheets. If you're new to adhesive sheets, let me share them with you. This is an adhesive sheet. And Dolores, I don't know what paper pad I'm using, so I'm not saying because I don't know. And I'm peeling this off. If you don't know that it says on the back of this. And now this is all sticky, but there's a little lip here that's not sticky. And I'm laying this down, and my cardstocks, this is it. What am I trying to say? This is a little smaller. It's a scrap. So I'm just going to trim this off. This is the adhesive sheet, and I'm going to throw this away because it's not big enough to worry about. But did you guys just see what I did? What did I do that
We need
for?
like an instant replay button.
Why did I
You're supposed to
know?
do that.
I wish I had a do-over button. Why did I do that? Why did I do that? Because when you see this in your scraps of your adhesive, you're going to say which one is the adhesive and which one is not. So I just scribbled on the back. That is the trash part that I'm going to throw away eventually. So I don't have to worry about it. Now I know. So I'm going to go ahead and die cut this again, you guys. Now, when you get to a spot like this and you're like, oh, I don't like that, you can pivot. You can do something different. I am giving you permission to do something different when you feel like it's not perfect. Now, it does, oh, see, that's why you use better than washi. Where are all my little pieces? I'm an orphan over here. So I'm giving you permission to change what you're going to do, right? Because if you don't like it, go ahead and change it. Luckily, it's not like heart surgery or anything where, you know, it matters if you change things. So yeah. So here we go. I'm going to put these better than washi tipped over my machine because I lost my other ones. We're going to poke this out, and we're going to do this all over again. Now, a couple things I can do. Number one, I can peel off the purple. But you know what? Too lazy for words, right? Let me tell you guys, take the shortcuts when you can. So I'm just peeling this off, and we're going to do this again. I am seriously, you guys, just going to throw it on top of the purple. So I already know where it's supposed to go, but why not, right? Now I could like make it go off to the side a little bit so it looks like it has a little shadow if I wanted to. I'm not that fancy. I am just going to get the hello on the cardstock. I mean, on the purple. So look at that. Now, if a little purple shows, great. If not, who cares? But now it's a little poofier, which is kind of cool. So it's another layer, right? And extra layers are a good thing because they just bring more interest. So I'm moving that up a little bit there. Oh, no pun intended. It says the word there. Okay, there we go. Boom. Boom. Oh, that E's not messed up. Okay. So now what we're going to do is now we're going to reevaluate. 1,000 times better, right? 1,000 times better. 1,000,000,000,000 times better. So now I get to decide. Here's my little unicorn. Oh, you went down?
Yeah.
Here's my little unicorn. This little guy's going to go here. I kind of am liking the idea of putting this. That R looks a little funky dunky though, doesn't it? Let's see if we can fix that a little better. I kind of like the idea of leaving that there and then putting something different here. And I think that's what we're going to do. So now Stephanie's got to figure out what to put there. In the meantime, oh, well, we better figure it out now. So here we go really quick. See this? This has adhesive on the back, remember? What I do, I know, who said that? Derry said, wow, what a difference, right? I know, it changed the day, didn't it? It changed the day. Now this is going in my scraps folder that has a white. Now I only had white felt and white glitter. So now I have a good sheet of the white with adhesive on the back. And that's gonna go back over there. Now, I'm looking at this going, okay, this is amazingly awesome. But we need something that's going to go on the inside here. And Stephanie's stalling because she's not sure what she wants to put there. So give me a second because I'm thinking, okay, you know what? We're going to do a chat contest now, and I'm going to let you guys tell me what to put in the inside. Part of the chat contest is going to be, what should I put on this inside card? What should I put on this inside card? Now, really, it could be a gift card, but we're not going that direction. So don't say gift card. So I want you to tell me what you would put on the inside, any of the Stamps of Life stuff that you can think of, whatever you want. Oh, I just thought of a really cute idea. Let me think for a second. I thought of a cute idea, but I'm not going to do it. So you guys are going to tell me in the chat contest, What is something that you want to see on the inside? No wrong answer. Answer it in the chat for a chance to win a gift certificate to our website. Also, if you could give us a thumbs up and a heart and a share and all that good stuff, and make sure you're subscribing, because are you wondering what that noise is? It's actually the Amazon truck backing up. The Amazon truck makes a funny noise when it backs up. It sounds like a dog barking. So I want you to tell me what I should put on the inside. Everybody has a chance to enter it in the chat. If you're brand new, please enter it into the chat for a chance to win money on gift certificate on our website. There is no wrong answer, although I saw an idea, and so I'm probably going to use that, but you never know. Polly says another unicorn. Mouse fan says, thinking of you. Use the postcard. Oh, somebody said use the postcard. Genius. Who said that? Hang on, let me see what it looks like. But keep, that would be so stinking cute. Hello there. And have the little guys hanging out. Because you're not going to be able to pull it out all the way. Keep in mind, it's gonna stay in there just a little bit. Okay. So it can't come all the way out because your unicorn would get messed up. So there we go. I do see a lot of ideas I like, but I'm going to give you guys a minute. Again, please make sure you gave us a thumbs up. We have a couple hundred people watching and only 53 likes. Oh, let's see. Carol made a birthday card for Erica's dog. Oh, Teddy. Okay, sorry. A fairy. Oh, sparklies. Okay, so you guys. Ooh, another good answer. I'm afraid to move. My legs are literally, you guys, like this. One is under the dog. The other one is free to move. So I'm going to just try to pivot, because if the dog wakes up, then everything's going to change. So we want to keep the dog happy. I'm telling you guys, it's the best dog in the world. And every time I tell her she's the best dog in the world, I say, don't tell Pepsi, because Pepsi was the best dog in the world in my life when I was 9. But okay. So I'm going to be looking in here really quick. Kenny, I'm going to give you a chance to talk if you would like.
Okay, well, I see some people had gotten some decorating done. That's great.
Oh, I'm jealous. Come to my house.
Yeah, we need help with that. But how about Christmas shopping too? I think I asked this on Tuesday, but we have a different crowd here on Thursday night. So how is your Christmas shopping coming along? Ours is about at the same spot as our home decorating. But hey, we've got 2 weeks. We've got 2 weeks to come through, so we can do it. I'm sure.
You guys, I just need Christmas to be a different day. I'm just like, I've bought stuff for the kids. I don't care about anybody else. I'll be honest. I'm not a good gift giver for adults. I'm just not. The littles, boom, done. They were done forever. I got 50 things over there for those littles. Not really. I don't want to give them that much stuff. They don't need stuff. Okay, so you guys are all answering. Kenny, name off some things people are recommending, please.
Okay. Give me 1 second here. All right, so we have some ideas. We have used the sparkle die and happy birthday from the stamp set. There's
Ooh,
one.
yeah.
Give me 1 second. Sorry.
It's okay.
Got a couple things going on here.
Yeah.
Okay, and then let's see. Looks for some thinking of you. Sprinkle stamps. Does that make sense? The always sparkle stamps. There you go. A fairy. Sparkling. It could be a Happy New Year card. It could be keep sparkling or sending hugs. Make it a gift card, maybe.
No, I said no gift cards.
No gift cards.
Sorry, but it's a good idea. I asked them what they would put.
Yeah, love words. Yes. Happy birthday.
No, you're allowed to say that. It's just not what I'm doing.
Cake and rainbow. Cake and rainbow on the inside.
Ooh, that's cute.
Yeah. Sentiment, some kind of sentiment. Nice sentiment with some small stamps to dress it up.
Sorry, I'm like.
Do you have like a stamp of Honey Bear, like hugging a unicorn or something?
No,
like
but
that?
you guys, Honey Bear stamps are coming soon to a theater near you.
Have a magical day. That'd be a
oh,
good
that's
one.
cute. I don't think I
Popping by with the rainbow high. Best wishes. Yep.
Oh, I just thought of a totally cute one that would be cute. Hang on. So I'm going through my miscellaneous. Oh, somebody posted this one. And I said to myself, if I can find it, I'm using this one. And I'm totally using this one. So you guys can say whatever you want. I'm using this one. Oh, I love that one. That's like one of my favorites. Somebody said it, but I mean, that doesn't mean they win because can we always do the chat contest random? So even if you have like a funny answer, it's okay, or like a weird answer, because it's
randomly
all good.
win.
It's all good. Now, this has adhesive on the back. I do always tear off the big little pieces that are just going to make a mess, and then I put it into the envelope. You guys, it is not easy to not move your foot and do this at the same time. Okay. While you guys are answering that question, I'm going to keep moving on. And what I decided, but this was not my idea, somebody else came up with it. So whoever did, thank you. I have the words thinking of you. That's not going to be used. So we go, oh, I have a thinking of you envelope. Unfortunately, these are not in my good kangaroo pockets yet. I need to fix those. And I would change it right now, but I don't have any right here and I can't move my foot. So what we're going to do is we're going to use this one. And I'm not even going to tell you what it says yet because it's too cool for words. So we are just going to do it and then you'll get to see it. Actually, this is, I think, going to work really, really well. And what color do we want to do? I'm going to do, ooh, what would that look like? Let's see. Let's lay this on top of this. You know what? I like it. Okay, so we're going to get our adhesive sheet again. Again, adhesive sheets. How do you do it? Let's watch. This is my pretty, right? I'm turning that. This is the back, right? You know what? I'm even going to do this. Back of cardstock or pattern paper or whatever. Okay, now we are going to, it says peel here slowly. Dun, 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 peel here slowly. Now, this has a little lip I can hold on to, so it's safe. I'm going to flip this over and I'm going to lay that down on the back. Now, you can still see the words back. Now, I can just leave it like that because I already know it all has adhesive on the back. Now I'm ready to go, right? This is all a sticker now. I'm going to take that die that I'm excited to show you, but somebody already recommended it, so I can't take credit for it, but it is one of my favorite dies, so I'm going to do it. And it is on the website, so that, oh, see, that is why you use your washi. Better than washi. Why do I think I can skip this step once in a while? Don't do that, Stephanie. You just won't be happy if you skip that step. Now, we're going to run this through. And Ken's going to pick some winners. So the more likes and shares and hearts that we get, the more prizes we give away. So we are seriously bribing you to like us. Also, if you are watching this on the replay, please type in the comments replay, just so we know you're watching, because we don't always know when people are watching later. So like right now, I have a count on how many people are watching right this second, but later I won't know. Sherry says, yes, Stephanie, don't disturb the puppy. Right? I'm not. Yeah, she is very happy. Actually, you know what? Hang on. I don't know if this will work. This is going to mess up everything. Hang on. Can you go to 3? Or what number is this?
4.
4? Hang on. Oh, can you see her on my foot? I can't get it better than that. Sorry, guys. But yeah, she's under my foot. And now I messed up Ken's perfect camera angle. So we're going to go back to this one. Here we go. This is the one that somebody recommended I use, and I'm using it. We used to have a cookie cam. We need to have a. She's never really been this chill before. And this one, you know what? I'm just going to put it down and then you can see it. So go ahead and show them. It is I Miss Your Face. But instead of cutting out all those letters, yes, it does cut out all those letters. But look, you use what normal people would say, the trash, right? Look at that. I miss your face. Now, I'm looking at this going, okay, first of all, this is like the exact same size as this. So that's perfect. But I'm looking at this going, okay, small problem because it's hard to read again, right? We don't want it to be hard to read. So what color should we put in the back? Let's try white. Let's see. Look at that. Look at that difference, you guys. What? It's like it's magic, right? You can't read it at all. What does it say? What does it say? Cha-ching. Look at that. So that's what we're going to do. Now, to make this easy peasy, I'm peeling off. Remember, this has adhesive on the back. I'm going to just peel this off. Peel this. But see, look how awesome it is. You don't have to worry about the insides of the letters. I did all of that for you. So you don't have to worry about putting those letters on there. And I am just going to use this scrap piece, and I'm just going to lay it right on the back. And then I'm going to get some scissors. Check this out, you guys. I'm just going to get some scissors, and I'm going to trim this right on the inside. Right there. Look at that. Done. Look at that. I miss your face. So awesome. Now, it does still have a little bit of adhesive on the back. Probably not enough, so I will add some more really quick. Ellen says it's like you turned a light on behind it, right? I know, you guys, sometimes it's just so crazy how much it looks better. Now, I'm going to butt this up right against that because I really want to make sure they see it, right, when they open this. And there we go. Okay, I miss your face. Hello there, I miss your face. I like it. So Kenny is looking for winners, you guys. Kristen says light bulb. Yes, that's what it was. It's a light bulb moment. Now, let's put all our pieces together. First, we are going to, well, I'm not going to do that right this second. First, we're going to do our little mechanism. So here is my mechanism. That's a hard word to say, mechanism. I am going to add adhesive, not to the back of my unicorn. I'm going to add adhesive to this little tab. Only that little tab. So where is my aggressive adhesive? And we're going to use, let's use the thicker one. So we're, that's too thick. So we're going to use the thinner one. And we're just going to use a little tiny bit. And, oh, it kind of went off the edge a little, but don't worry. Now, this is the most important part. You want to make sure you do not put adhesive where you should not have adhesive. Kind of rolling that up a little bit. There we go. And now I'm going to look how cute the hair is. Is that insane or what? So now what we're going to do is we're going to say, where do we want this little unicorn to be? I could do it up here, but you know, I really don't want to because I don't want to lose that. And so I'm going to put it down here. So it looks like it's kind of going, right? And so we are just going to decide, okay, I like it like right there. So I'm just going to press gently right there. Okay. Now double check, say, oh yes, it moves still. Look, woo, woo, woo. See, I'm just moving it like this, right? Okay. Simple, simple. Now what we're going to do is we're going to flip it over and we're going to add adhesive to this. And let's get the bigger one. And now we're going to add adhesive to this. You guys, it's so dang easy, but when you look at it, your mind is going to want you to make it difficult. It is not difficult. If I can do it, anyone can do it, right? So here we go. We're peeling off the back of this. Peeling off the back of this. Dun, 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 dun. There we go. There's one. There's the other. Now, number one, I do see a little tiny bit of extra. I don't know if you could see it. A little extra of that adhesive. I'm going to roll that over to make sure it's not bad. Now, last chance to check to make sure my unicorn is perfectly lined up. I like where my unicorn is. Flip this over. That is perfect. I'm going to leave this there. I'm going to flip it back over because I like it. Flip it back over. Now, I am going to put this. So my finger, now you guys can't see, my finger's still stuck to this. So it's not touching this yet because I like to line everything up. I like to say, okay, that looks fantastic right there. And we're pressing gentle because if you have to change it. Now, close this up. Don't seal it all the way and just try it. What? I miss your, oh, look, the I miss your face doesn't show perfect. Okay, hang on. Let me see if we can move. We can move this over a little. Oh, no, we're not going to. Hang on, because it just, I miss your face.
What's the name of this card base again, Stephanie?
This is called the Slider A2 card.
Oh.
So Stephanie's thinking, I could just cover this part. Okay, so we're going to lift this up gently. Oh, I don't like that I'm doing this, but we're going to pull this up. So you guys remember, I always say sometimes you have to change your direction. So we are going to put this. Normally I wouldn't put something so large and in charge on the inside, but I am. So we're going to lay this down. Now don't worry. I know you're saying, Stephanie, you're Covering your pull, that's okay, you guys. This is the best part about card making. Let me tell you, remember I die cut two different ones? So I'm going to pull this down and cha-ching, cover it up. What? I know, isn't that crazy? So now I'm just going to add adhesive to this. So you guys, let me just tell you, we have the best hobby in the world because, let me talk to you about for a second, because if you like to sew like our Nancy does and you make a mistake, you are spending 15, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 40 minutes, 50 minutes seam ripping all of those mistakes, right? Or if you're a quilter, you have to redo everything. Or if you, I don't know, crochet, then you have to undo everything. With paper, you guys, I just use this little die cut and I'm covering it up. Moving on, right? So don't be afraid. I actually have a good friend, a family member that is afraid. She watches every single one of my videos and she's afraid to start. And I'm like, what? I'm like, how many times have you guys seen me mess up? 400,719. I mean, the good news is cardstock's cheap. It's not expensive like fabric, and you can just go, right? And when you make a mistake, it is okay. Also, it's okay to pivot and go a different direction. How many different directions did I go on this? In the end, I'm going to have a great card, right? But it's okay to pivot and change and move on and grow as you're playing. So what we're going to do here, remember, I made a little mistake because this didn't show. So what I did was I took that other little tab that comes in the die set, and I'm just going to cover up that pull. No one will ever know it was there. Doesn't even matter. Boom. There we go. Now watch this. Yay. I missed your face. I missed your face. And that kind of popped up. So we're just going to press that down. Now that we know our mechanism works, we are going to flip this over. And we're going to go ahead and fold this. And we're going to adhere it. We're going to lay it down. Now, make sure you don't have any extra random spots where it's like what is that? Oh, that's the little thing. That's okay. So we're okay. So just make sure that you're not doing anything weird in here because you don't want any extra adhesive anywhere because that's going to ruin the magic. So I'm peeling this up. I'm folding this down just like that. Remember, this is A2 in size. Now, watch this. Ding, 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 ding. Now, the first couple times you pull it like this, it's going to be a little like staticky, I want to say. So what you're going to do is you're just going to do it like 5 or 6 times. Every time you do it, it's going to be easier. It just kind of like the memory, the paper memory. I don't know what it is, but look at that. I missed your face. Now, what we're going to do now is we are going to add on, look how stinking cute that is. We are going to add on our hello there. And I think it's going to look really good right there. So, Kenny, did you pick some winners, babe?
Yeah, we got 2 winners.
2 winners. Okay, let me drop this down and then you can announce the winners.
Okay.
Look at that. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, here we go. Our first winner is, let's see if I can read my own writing. I wrote this down a little while ago, so give me 1 second here. Okay, our first winner is from YouTube. It's Crafted Treasures by Debbie. Some of these are very long call names now. Yeah, because I don't know what's happened. That's from YouTube, and she said, "Miss you, my friend." And then our next winner is Dawn Free O. That's on YouTube, and she said, "Sending hugs." So 2 winners tonight.
Yay.
Congratulations to both of you. Way to go. Thanks for joining us tonight. And how do they get their winnings? What do they get?
Both of you just won $10 gift certificates to the website. You are going to email Faylene at info@thestampsoflife.com, and she will get that out to you in a day or so.
Yay!
Now, let me just tell you, can you fix my comments and get that tag off the bottom? Let me just tell you, this is very important. December has a lot of holidays in it, right? December has a lot of holidays in it. And it's the last chance for our employees, our team members to take their vacation for the year. A lot of vacations are happening. So Stephanie and Ken got theirs done. So I've mentioned this to you guys before. You guys, I tell you way too much. But December is our slowest month because you're not really buying craft supplies for other people. So what we're doing is trying to get all our vacations done. So Ken and I went on our vacation. Faylene and Maria and Dina are all taking vacation days here and there. They usually don't take a whole week because they like to make big, long weekends and stuff. So if your emails are not getting answered in the normal 5 seconds that you've sent it, give us an extra day or two the rest of this month, because Faylene's taking off like this day, then she'll work the next day, then she'll take another day off, then things like that. Also, we will not be working Christmas Eve, and we will not be working Christmas Day. I once got a complaint that we weren't working Christmas Eve. There's a reason why I don't answer the customer service emails. And then also we will not be, yes, Kenny and I will be working New Year's Eve because we're doing a live release. And then on the 1st, I don't even know what day that is. I don't know if we'll be working. Can you fix my comments, please? So that is just a heads up on that. So give us a couple extra days to respond now, because people are taking off a little tiny bit because, you know, they deserve time off. So yeah, so give us a little bit extra time, but shipping at the same time, website orders, they're still going like lightning, like they always do, because that's the warehouse. We are over here. There we go. Almost forgot my personalized stamp. I just had some new ones made and I didn't bring them downstairs. Ugh, so mad. So I'm going to have to do an older one. Oh, we'll do this one because I think this is probably my favorite one ever. And we're going to get some ink and we're going to ink this baby up, and then I will show you the final product. Let's see. Oh, the die I Miss Your Face is, you can just buy it separately on the website and just search face and it'll probably pop up. Handcrafted with love and Diet Coke, hugs, Stephanie. So we had somebody do a personalized stamp in Spanish the other day, you guys. And let me just tell you, I did Google Translate it to make sure it wasn't a bad word, because I won't do any bad words. And it was, I don't remember what it was, but it was all safe. It was all good. So it went through. But here we go. This is the finished product, you guys. How many different pivots did I make, right? I did make a couple pivots. That is the way life is. So let's look at, to finish it off. Hello there. Oh my gosh, the main, you guys. If you did not get those stencils, we still have a few left of the stencils. I think it's like 3 different ones because there's so many. And then look at this. Ready? Hello there. I miss your face. Isn't that awesome? And then on the back, handcrafted with love and Diet Coke, hugs, Stephanie. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Dragon Dream says, question, I was looking for the small pack of 3 acrylic blocks. The company that we used to get our acrylic blocks from in the United States is no longer. We kind of think he might have passed away. But I did find a new factory for them, and I just don't know when they're going to get here. So they are eventually coming. Can you use more than 1 coupon code on an order? No, because there's only 1 coupon box to add your stuff into. Will there be a live Fold It Club release before Christmas on the 20th? Is it that? Would that be the 24th?
23rd.
23rd?
Yeah. 23rd. Yep. Maybe.
Probably.
But before that, we have the card kit one this Sunday.
Yes, so we will be doing a live card kit release, which is what, this Sunday?
Yes.
Sunday night, we'll be doing a live, yes, Dawn, you can do, as long as it's not a bad word in your language that you want, I will do it. You just have to make sure you type it correctly. And we don't have like any of the fun little lines that go on top of the letters, because the fonts won't have that. But as long as it's just regular English letters, the 26 letters of the alphabet, and it's not a bad word, we can do it. What software do we use on the editing videos? Kenny, what software do you use?
Final Cut.
Final Cut.
That's on a Mac. Yeah, it's only on a Mac.
Yeah, he uses Mac. I don't like Macs. Okay, let's see. So yes, so Sunday night, we will be doing a live release for the Card Kit Club. Also, the 15th is the last release we will be doing for December. Now, January 1st, obviously the night before, December 31st, will be a release night. And we'll be doing a live then, because I will be at home doing nothing. But We will not be doing a release on the 20th, and obviously we would not be doing a release on the 25th. So just a heads up on that. So I'm not 1,000% sure if we will be doing a live Fold It Club release. I'm thinking we probably will, but Kirsten's church does Christmas Eve services, a whole bunch of different ones, and we want to go to our service and we want to go to Kirsten's service. So I don't know, but we will try. We will try. Okay. Any other questions, comments, concerns? I think we're good. Don't forget the December goodies, the December specials, and don't forget to use your ding, ding, ding special little cards. Just saying. I think that's it. My loves. Woo. Thank you. So no release on the 20th or the 25th. Correct, Carrie. No releases on the 20th or the 25th. Yay, Aurelia's birthday's tomorrow. Happy birthday. Okay, so my friends, have a great night. I will see you Sunday night for a live release. And then I'll also see you Monday where I'm going to tell you all the stuff that's been going on. And have a great night. Stay safe, stay happy, stay healthy. Yes, continued prayers for Ruth Debbie. Thank you, Gail. Stay safe, stay happy, stay healthy. And I will see you Sunday night. Okay, take care. Bye-bye.